His extradition case has rolled through the courts for months. This man calls himself Arthur Knight, Glasgow-based and married to Miranda. US authorities say he is in fact Nicholas Rossi, and they want him extradited to stand trial. The prosecution narrative is that you are an alleged rapist. There are restraining orders, assaults, fraud in a very colourful criminal record that reflects a dangerous sexual predator. Are you that man? Are you Nicholas Rossi?
I can veritably say that I have not ever once done any of the acts that you just described.
Despite his denials, America wants to extradite a man they say has more than a dozen aliases. He's accused of faking his own death, complete with a hoax obituary and a call to a priest posing as the grieving widow.
She sounded like Hyacinth Bouquet, a very high-pitched English woman's accent.
Father Bernard Healy agreed to a request to hold a memorial mass until the police stepped in.
The detective said to me he thought it was Nicholas using a voice disguiser.
An international manhunt took police to this hospital last December. The man calling himself Arthur Knight had caught COVID. While he lay on a ventilator, officers were alerted to tattoos on his body. A court would later be told that fingerprints showed a match to Nicholas Rossi. These are images of the wanted man in America, a campaigner for child welfare reform who once posed for a photo with former Vice President Mike Pence. How do these images compare to the man facing extradition? Could you take your glasses off? Would you mind? And are you able to take off your mask? Do you see a similarity?
Do you?
The eyebrows are the same.
I'm sorry. I don't know what I could do about my eyebrows.
The man we interviewed has a small scar to the side of his right eye. Images on the Interpol Red Notice show a man with a scar in a similar place.
Baby.
In his Glasgow flat, we asked about the similarity. You have a scar in the same place. Can you explain that?
No, I can't. And either they're photoshopped or...
Every police image.
I'm not entirely certain that those are authentic police images.
The same Interpol notice shows tattoos on both arms. In Glasgow, we were shown forearms but couldn't see any body art.
Wow, that's him.
That didn't convince Brian Coogan, a former state representative in Rhode Island who knew the man wanted by police for more than 20 years. We brought the man in Glasgow together with the man in Massachusetts in a video call.
How you doing, Nick?
I'm not doing a FaceTime call with someone I don't know.
He's calling you Nick. This is a man who knew Nicholas Rossi for 21 years.
This is a man who's also been all over the news, who seems to enjoy it.
Look at his two biceps. He has a barcode on one and a bird feather on the other, wing. Is he willing to show you his arms?
We're not going.
Are you? Would you? Is that something you would do? Would you show us your arms?
I've shown you my arms.
Yeah, your biceps.
Yeah, I will show. Okay, I am not getting into this conversation.
The man calling himself Arthur Knight married his wife using the name Nicholas Brown 2.5 years ago. Miranda has stood by him throughout the police pursuit. They would have it that you yourself are a victim of a con man and a criminal. What do you say to that?
From my point of view, I have felt the safest I have ever felt to my husband with Arthur. There has never been any type of abuse. He shows love, he shows patience. I never feel unsafe.
Is the game up for you?
The game has just started. The game is afoot.
Earlier this week, he was convicted of abusing staff in a Glasgow hospital. Since we interviewed him, he's been remanded in custody. An extradition court will decide when that ends and where. James Matthews, Sky News, Edinburgh.